Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the off-grid cabin at St. Bernard Acres. This is Joe and I'm glad you're out here with me. This is Friday, August 20th. And one of the things I had to do today was check to see if it's dry enough to mow, which is not. We've had 11 out of the last 12 days we've had measurable rainfall. So until this monsoon season is over, there's not a whole lot I can do as far as keeping things mowed up out here. I'm off today. That's how I got to sneak out here on a Friday. Also, I needed to check the table I built for Creamer's food and see if the raccoons either knocked it over or figured out a way to get on top of it. We'll see. I don't think they did. And I was real curious too, because we've had so much rain and so little sunshine. At least the sun's out today. I was wondering how my solar was doing, because in Wheeling, we went 4 days. I don't think the sun ever came out. We had, between the regular rains and the remnants of Tropical Storm Fred, it's just crazy. And we got like 3 inches out here. So, I don't know what you're supposed to do. I know next year when I have the garden going and everything out here, I hope we get plenty of rain. But it's very humid now, and mid 80s, very, very humid. I got some, you can see here, some zucchini that's bad, and a bunch of apples I picked up out of the yard back in Wheeling that I'm gonna throw out here for the animals. They, goofy looking zucchini. They like this stuff. So we'll be able to fill them up. I hear you, Creamer. Yeah, nice apples. I gotta figure out what those worms are in them. I got on my Liberty apple tree this year, I got tons of apples on it, but they all have the little worms. So that's some research I got to do, and they're actually getting big enough now to harvest them and use them. Because I planted those trees about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. They were amazing trees, marked down to, I think, $5 a piece at Lowe's. And now they're gigantic. We bought a Macintosh and a Liberty. And damn, they're really producing and growing. I like staying here in the shade. But I'm going to walk into the barn right now and see what we got going on. I'll be back. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Let me show you my experiment. The table is still up. Creamer's over there like he's starving to death eating a can. I brought some cans out for him, right? And if you look, there's still some water in the bowls and a little bit of food. Now, mind you, this was mounded up when I left last weekend. So he's pretty much pigged out, but no raccoons have gotten up on this table. So that was the trick. And it looks like they might have been pissed off because they knocked over that sink. I had that leaned up against the wall there, and that's knocked over. That metal bracing that's on the floor, my tripod was on the floor, that was leaned up against that wall. So that's all knocked off. So I have a feeling they were mad when they couldn't get up there and find anything. They obviously got on top of this table again, but there's nothing there for them. So we can come out now and clean this all up and just leave this one table in the middle and they can't get on it. So it worked for a week. I fooled them. I outsmarted them. Let me get that bowl filled back up for him because he does like to eat. And I know he's got a friend that comes over and eats with him too, so I have to leave enough cat food out for 2 cats. But they enjoy it. And I'm sure they enjoy the fact that no raccoons have managed to get up here. I can't tell if they tried, because like I said, this Schedule 80 PVC is so hard that their little claws can't even get in. It looks like there's some scratching where they tried to get up it, but they can't. And if they do get up the pole, they're not gonna be able to reach out and grab this anymore. So yeah, I think we got them. All right, it worked. No raccoons got up on that table, and they didn't knock it over, which I didn't expect them to. But I brought out one of my subscribers suggested L brackets, screw one into a leg and one into the floor. I brought some just in case because that was an excellent idea, but no problems at all. That camera, I got sent that camera for free to do a review on, and it's a pretty cheap camera, so I didn't do a review on it because it just isn't that good. But I have a much better camera that I'm going to bring out tomorrow or Sunday and set that up where I can take 30-second videos when the cats jump up there to eat. And then I can get a better idea how many different cats there are and what's going on with them. Dang, nobody cleaned up my barn. What a shame. Yeah, it's gonna be too dark in here because I got my exposure set for outside. No, you're not gonna be able to see anything. See me? Ooh, what an eerie picture. See as I walk. Oh yeah. So, there's my little walk around. It's really nice out here. I thought about maybe being able to get a little fire going and cook me up some lunch, but everything is just so wet. And it's going to take days to dry out. If it ever gets to dry out. Man, those vines just went totally insane. We had these all cut back. Let me see if I can turn this camera around where you guys can see what they've done. Look at that going all the way up the barn. And there was nothing at the beginning of this year. Jeez, just crazy. But that's this fall's project, is this side. We took care of the other side this past year. Love this property. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that or not. I thought maybe Creamer had come out. Usually when I bring him a can, he doesn't get a can every day, obviously. But when I give him a can, he eats that, drinks a little water, and lays down. He's got his spot in there where he likes to sleep. And he takes himself a nice nap after a can of cat. I think you can see the clouds. So guess what it's going to do again? Even though they said it wasn't going to, I have a feeling we're going to get more rain. If it wouldn't rain today or tomorrow, I could possibly mow Sunday. This is hope. Because they're saying the next 5 days chance of rain every day. I've had enough. Had enough of this rain, that's for sure. But that's about it for my walk around out here. Ah, crap. I'm gonna start cleaning up in the barn and figure out how I'm gonna utilize that room. I had a couple of subscribers ask, by the way, about my plans to build the house inside the barn. And the price of lumber is starting to come down. So, I mean, I might be able to get started on that here pretty soon. But at the price lumber was, there's just no way I could afford it. I still want to do it. I still think it's a great idea, and it'd be really cool to have a house inside the barn. Not convert the barn to a house, but just build a small, tiny house inside the barn, utilizing 3 of the walls and the roof and everything. So, pretty cheap way to do it. I'm still thinking that's the way I'm going because lumber prices are starting to come. They're still, I was looking last night because on my walk, I don't know if you remember those 4-inch to 2-inch reducers I bought in the hole saw that didn't work with the Schedule 80 pipe. So I walked up to Lowe's last night to return those, and I walked over and looked at the lumber. They're about twice now what they were pre-COVID. They're a damn sight less than the 848. An 8-foot 2x4, for example, was 848 at one time. It's down to 470, I think, which is still too much. When it gets into the threes, below $4, then I can start thinking about it. But I think it's coming. I think they're going to drop. It's too hard to say. But I'm going to try to grab some if it gets down there. Anyway, that's about it for out here today. This is Joe out here at the Off-Grid Cabin. I hope you like this. I hope you subscribe. I hope you comment. I hope you dislike it and leave a thumbs up. The thumbs ups and the comments really helps, I think, in the algorithms where how YouTube works now, I think. Because my channel, like so many other people that I talk to and I see, is suffering the same thing. My viewership is down probably 70%, 80%. And they never show up in search. So I don't know. I have no idea. But I guess I'll figure it out at some point. Who knows? It's not hurting me. I warned people and I tried to tell people, don't get used to this money. Don't depend on this. Don't depend on YouTube for your livelihood. And evidently a lot of people did. And you see people now scrambling and making stupid videos just to try to get videos up and try to get views somehow. So I don't, fortunately I don't have to worry about that. I make videos as I make them. I'm still having fun with it. But thank goodness I didn't depend on this. And I have a part-time job now in case I need extra money. I can work extra hours. So we got it rolling on here. I'm gonna get out of here. God bless y'all. God bless America. I'm out.